Good morning. Prime Minister has inaugurated HAL plant in Tumkuru, Karnataka, which is near Bangalore. It is a 615-acre land, new greenfield helicopter factory where it can be produced. HAL has a huge pending order. So to execute it, it needed a new factory. So this factory will help it to manufacture all kind of helicopter for Indian defense deal and civil aviation also. So this is very positive for HAL. It is not only HAL we like DDL, we like other defense related stock. Bharat Forge is one in that. Even ancillary companies like Kanna Metal, Timken, which produces bearing specialty metals. These are something we like. In a very interesting news, on Sunday we had the investor awareness program. In that I was talking about genetically modified mustard seed so that India can reduce their dependence on import. So there is a data which is there in Financial Express today. India would have a bumper mustard output which is 12.5 million ton. Highest, whatever I have seen the data, it is highest in last 5 years. This will help in reduce oil imports, edible oil imports. We import palm oil, which is not good for health. Now India is started for a thing. This mustard oil crop, normal mustard oil crop will take 155 days. This is only taking 110 days. So farmers can have other crop also after this. Government would oppose Hindustan Zinc plans to buy parents' global zinc asset, that is Vedanta's global zinc asset, for $2.89 billion, as this would drain reserves of Hindustan Zinc. This is a very important move. Now Vedanta is very always there has been a corporate governance issue with Vedanta, and the government opposing it would send a right signal that they will not be party to all these things. There are news in newspapers that government is planning to sell a part of 7.86% stake which it holds in ITC it has a unit called SUTIC, something like that. Now where it holds 7.86% stake, which is worth 37,390 crores. So ITC being at a higher level, they might sell part of it. SJVN came with the results. Revenue was flat, 552 crores, but profit after tax increased by 22% at 287 crores. Venati Organics also came with the results. So on the face of it, results looks good. Balaji Amine came with the results. The revenue was flat at 585 crores, but profit after tax was down by 18%. So the API business, the management in the commentary said API business, the takeoff was not so good. TCPL packaging, they came with a fantastic results. This is something we like. Now they make this cardboard cartons, boxes, where we do packaging. So their revenue was higher by 36.7% at 378 crores. EBITDA margin 16%. Profit after tax was higher by 74.8% at 24.3 crores. EPS for this quarter was 26 rupees, and for nine-month EPS is 94. So they can clock almost 120. The stock is trading very attractive. I think rally of 10 to 15% is possible in the stock. They have 8 manufacturing units. Berger Paint announced commercial production of extended capacity. They have expanded multiple things. There are about 7 items there with the investment of 1,000 crores in UP, everything in one roof. This is positive for Berger Paint. Tejas Network came with a result. Their revenue was 275 crores. They made a loss of 11 crores. The cash in their balance sheet is 1,221 crores. Order book is 1,431 crores. We don't track the stock. We will not be recommending. Gujarat Finance, Sundaram Finance came with the results. Results on the face of it looks very good. Profit after tax higher by 20% at 243 crores. ROA, return on asset, is 2.8%. Dividend of 12 rupees. And they have a AUM of 33,558. This company is very slow to grow. That is the only problem. VBL came with the results. Results look very good. When consumption has not grown, VBL, which is a master franchisee for Pepsi, has grown better. So their revenue is 2,214 crores, 28% higher. Profit after tax is 150% higher at 81.55 crores. And this is the full year for them. So, full year 49% revenue up, profit after tax 108% up. With that, over to you, Kshitija.
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। अभी हम लोग ये कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते। तो मोल्टेक पैकेजिंग के नंबर्स आए थे, जो नंबर्स थे वो हमारे एस्टिमेट्स और कंसेंसस एस्टिमेट से बिलो नंबर्स आए थे, क्योंकि बेसिकली जो उनका जो सेल्स वॉल्यूम है पेन डिवीजन का, उसमें डिक्लाइन देखी गई। उसके कारण इबिटा मार्जिन पे भी उसका इफेक्ट देखा गया, क्योंकि उसकी जो कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन है वो भी बहुत ही कम थी, और जो सेवरल प्रोजेक्ट्स है उसमें डिले हुआ था। उसके कारण नेट सेल्स ओवरऑल डिक्लाइन हुआ 3.5% से ईयर ऑन ईयर 1548 मिलियन है। इबिटा भी 284 मिलियन का है, जो लोअर है 10.1% ईयर ऑन ईयर। नेट प्रॉफिट कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 163 मिलियन, मार्जिनली डाउन है 2.5% क्वार्टर 3 फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2022 का। देन कंपनी ने जो अर्निंग्स ग्रोथ है फ्यूचर के लिए, उसमें जो एमपीएस जो कैपेसिटी है उसका एडिशन किया, और स्ट्रॉन्ग डिमांड है ओवरऑल वर्टिकल्स में। तो करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर होल्ड रेटिंग है, और जो टारगेट प्राइस है वो 1208 है लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से। जेके पेपर्स के भी नंबर्स आए थे। जेके पेपर्स के जो नंबर्स आए थे वो इनलाइन आए थे। एबिटा है वो अप है 7.4% से, नेट प्रॉफिट डाउन है 5.5% से। एडजस्टेड नेट प्रॉफिट कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 3,335 मिलियन, जो 121% ईयर ऑन ईयर अप है। और कंपनी का जो सिरपुर पेपर मिल्स लिमिटेड है, उन्होंने कंट्रीब्यूट किया है कंपनी का ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ में। नेक्स्ट टाटा स्टील के नंबर्स आए थे। नंबर्स जो थे वो काफी एक्सपेक्टेड नंबर से काफी लोअर आए हैं। इंडियन ऑपरेशनल सेल्स से वो वॉल्यूम से वो ग्रो हुआ है 7.2% से ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पे, और कॉटन और फॉल हुआ है 3.5% से। देन ओवरऑल उनका जो कंसोलिडेटेड नेट डेब्ट है वो स्टेबल है 717 बिलियन का। कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल होने के बाद हम लोग रिलीज नोट करेंगे। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है टीसीएस के ऊपर। जो एक मीडिया का आर्टिकल था उसमें यूके के जो वर्कप्लेस है पेंशन स्कीम नेशनल एम्प्लॉयमेंट सेविंग ट्रस्ट, उन्होंने 1.8 बिलियन डॉलर का 10 इयर्स के लिए डील किया है एटॉस के साथ। तो टीसीएस एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है उसका बेनिफिट सम जो पार्ट है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का मिलेगा। देन डील जो है वो फोकस रहेगी बेसिकली जो पर्सनलाइज सर्विस है अवेलेबल होगा मेंबर्स के लिए यूजिंग जो डेटा एनालिटिक्स और एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज करके। प्रीवियसली नेस्ट ने पार्टनर किया था टीसीएस के साथ, जहाँ टीसीएस बैंक प्लेटफॉर्म ने इम्प्लीमेंटेड किए थे सिंप्लीफाई कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस। ओवरऑल ये पॉजिटिव है टीसीएस के लिए। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है कोफोर्ज है, उन्होंने पार्टनरशिप की है ट्रांसकार्ड ग्लोबल लेंडर जो पेमेंट्स है उनके साथ, और डेटा टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ, डेटा टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी है उसके साथ, जो हेल्प करेंगी मतलब जो इंश्योरेंस है उनको ऑटोमेट देयर उनका डिस्बर्समेंट है और कलेक्शन है उसका जो प्रोवाइडिंग ओवरऑल सॉल्यूशन है उसके लिए, और कलेक्टिंग का जो पेमेंट है कोई भी टाइप का उसके लिए। तो ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा कोफोर्ज के लिए। एचसीएल अमेरिका जो कंपनी है एचसीएल टेक्नोलॉजी की होली ओन सब्सिडियरी, उन्होंने अनाउंस किया है प्रपोजल कैश टेंडर ऑफर जो अराउंड कुछ 125 मिलियन यूएसडी है। उनका जो 500 यूएसडी वर्थ 1.375% सीनियर नोट्स मैच्योरिंग जो होने वाला है मार्च 2026 में। तो कंपनी ने ऑफर किया है कि वो आज से चालू होगा और एंड होगा 7 मार्च को। जो ये नोट्स है वो प्राइस है डॉलर कुछ 908.7 पर डॉलर 1000 प्रिंसिपल इम्प्लाइंग जो डिस्काउंट 9% का है। और ये एचसीएल का जो मतलब ये ओवरऑल एचसीएल रिडक्शन उनका जो डेप्ट है उसके लिए यूज कर सकती है। और जो रीपेमेंट है वो एचसीएल का रिड्यूस होकर डेप्ट का कुछ अराउंड क्लोज 24% होगा। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है अशोक लेलैंड के जो नंबर्स आए थे उसमें हाइड्रोजन अशोक लेलैंड के उन्होंने कल रिवील किया कि इंडिया का जो फर्स्ट हाइड्रोजन इंटरनल कंबशन इंजन है जो हेवी ड्यूटी ट्रक का उसका। और इसके अलावा कंपनी ने जो हेल्पिंग मतलब जो बेसिकली ये जो है वो हेल्प करेगा क्विक माइग्रेशन और क्लीनर एनर्जी सोर्स के लिए। रिलेटिव इसका जो कॉस्ट है लोअर है, करंटली ये पॉजिटिव है हम लोग अशोक लेलैंड के ऊपर। देन फाड़ा के नंबर्स आए थे उसमें टोटल व्हीकल रिटेल सेल्स ग्रो हुआ है 14% ईयर ऑन ईयर। और पैसेंजर व्हीकल कैटेगरी में रिवर्स ग्रोथ है। एंट्री लेवल जो सब सेगमेंट है उसमें अब अभी भी ग्रोथ देखना बाकी है। ट्रैक्टर और कमर्शियल व्हीकल में कंटिन्यू ग्रो है। प्री पैंडेमिक लेवल जनवरी 20 का जो ग्रोइंग था वो 9.5 था एंड 6% था रिस्पेक्टिवली। तो ओवरऑल हम लोग ये सेगमेंट में मारुति, एमएनएम एंड अशोक एंड आइशर मोटर के ऊपर पॉजिटिव है। देन अल्ट्राटेक की कंपनी ने अनाउंस किया कि 1.5 मिलियन टन पर एनम वो ब्राउनफील्ड सीमेंट जो है वो उनका जो यूनिट है झारसुगुडा ओडिशा में वो स्टार्ट करेंगे। और ये कमिश्नल अल्ट्राटेक कैपेसिटी उड़ीसा इंक्रीज करेगा 4.1 मिलियन पर टन पर एनम। जो ओवरऑल उनकी कैपेसिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है 1% से। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है क्रिसिल जो है वो अक्वायर करेंगे लैंड भावनगर गुजरात फ्यूचर एक्सपेंशन के लिए। देन स्टार हेल्थ का जनवरी प्रीमियम है 16% से अप आया ईयर ऑन ईयर। देन बर्जर है वो ऑटोमेटेड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी है सडीला उसमें उनका जो कमर्शियल प्रोडक्शन है वो स्टार्ट करने वाली है। वेदांता कंपनी है उन्होंने अपॉइंट किया है डेविड रिड एज उनका उनके जो सीईओ है सेमीकंडक्टर बिजनेस के लिए। देन यूपीएल है तो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया उन्होंने शेयर होल्डिंग जो है उनका रिड्यूस किया 7.23%। मतलब प्रीवियसली 9.25 था और अभी उन्होंने 7.23% किया है। और देन पीएम जो है वो इनोग्रेट करने वाले एचएएल का जो प्लांट है वो कर्नाटका में जो नियर बंगलुरु है। तो ओवरऑल इधर ऑल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हेलीकॉप्टर्स का प्रोडक्शन होता है तो ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा एचएएल के लिए। उसके अलावा हम लोग ये सेगमेंट पे बीबीएल कोचिंग शिपयार्ड और उसके जो डिफेंस रिलेटेड स्टॉक्स है उसके ऊपर हम लोग पॉजिटिव है। देन जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड मस्टर्ड सील है उसका जो 12.5 मिलियन टन हाईएस्ट है लास्ट 5 इयर्स में एक्सपोर्ट होता है तो उसके ऊपर गवर्नमेंट ध्यान देने वाली है। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है गवर्नमेंट प्लान कर रही है कि उनका जो आईटीसी में स्टेक है उसका जो कोई पार्ट है वो सेल करने का। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है एसडीवीएन के नंबर्स है रेवेन्यू फ्लैट आया था पैट 22% से इंक्रीज होकर 287 करोड़ कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया है। विनोदी ऑर्गेनिक्स के नंबर्स ओवरऑल अच्छे आए थे। बालाजी एमाइन से उनका जो रेवेन्यू है कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 585 करोड़ का, प्रॉफिट डाउन है 18% से। उनका जो एपीआई बिजनेस है वो उतना टेक ऑफ उतना अच्छा नहीं है। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है जिससे पैकेजिंग के नंबर्स आए थे रेवेन्यू 378 करोड़ रिपोर्ट किया है। EBITDA मार्जिन 16% से इंक्रीज हुआ है। पैट 74.8% से इंक्रीज होकर 24.3 करोड़ का रिपोर्ट किया है। काफी नंबर्स अच्छे आए थे। 8 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट है। देन सुंदरम फाइनेंस के भी नंबर्स थे वो नंबर्स अच्छे आए थे। पैट 20% से इंक्रीज हुआ है। उनका जो एयूएम है वो कुछ 33,558 का अराउंड है। कंपनी ने 12 रुपीज का डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर किया है।
Technicals and derivatives outlook. So in yesterday's session, we saw that there was some decline in the market. And looking at the chart pattern, we believe that this was more of a breather. Eventually, after the post-budget, there was a rally in the market from 17,500 to 17,800 levels. So yesterday was a breather of that particular rally. So looking at the charts, I think the momentum is positive. Good that we yesterday saw some sideways consolidation. On the way up above 17,800, I think we are poised for the upside bullish momentum. So step by step, the immediate resistance is the budget day high, which is at 17,972. So this momentum can go till 18,000, and whenever the index sustains above 18,000, I think it is poised for 18,300 on the upside. So bias is positive. Lower side 17,500, 17,400. This 100 points range would be the lower side demand zone. So right now, some bounce back is expected in the market. Today, looking at the SGXT also, I believe that market should be opening positive, and we already have initiated a long position in the Nifty futures in yesterday's session. So I maintain that view, and I'm looking for the 18,000 to be tested first, and closing above 18,000, we'll be further talking of another 200 to 300 points on the upside. Same with the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty yesterday was down by 125 points, and the yesterday high was 41,724 during the day. So the trigger for the Bank Nifty is 41,800. So as and when the 41,800 is taken out, I think even the Bank Nifty will turn positive. Bank Nifty slightly from the charts point of view, it's eventually it has seen a breakdown when previously when it broke 41,800, 42,000, that kind of range. So now it is a pullback for the Bank Nifty. So I would be positive in the Bank Nifty when it closes above this 41,800 or maybe 42,000. So we need that confirmation in the Bank Nifty. But overall, the structure of the market looks positive, and I think we should be seeing a positive bias in the market. Coming to derivatives data, there was a short built up in Nifty futures in yesterday's session to the tune of 3.4% or 3.47%, which was an addition of 3.89 million shares. The put call ratio has declined from 1.17 to 0.96 ratio. So slightly it has come below 1 ratio. The major additions were seen in the 17,800 call and 18,000 call option. So that means the resistance by 3.09 and 3.06 million shares. On the put front option, 17,800 put by 0.65 million shares. That should be the support. Coming to Bank Nifty, even the Bank Nifty has seen short built up in yesterday's session to the tune of 8.4%, an addition of 2.16 million shares. Even the PCR in Bank Nifty has come down from 1.03 to 0.89 ratio. Slightly, it is coming below 1. So we keep a watch on that. The major additions were seen both like yesterday were the very first time. So same the 41,500 call as well as the put. Both have seen the increase in OI. So normally this is a straddle kind of thing. So 41,500 put was increased by 0.59 million shares, and 41,500 call was increased by 1.25 million shares. Coming to FI data, so yesterday they again sold 23,623 contracts in the index future. They are now net short by 1,11,000 contracts, 392. And the previously the long short ratio was at 18. Now it has come to 15.40%. So this is at the lowest point, is what I believe. So I think if today it doesn't look like there would be a selling in the market, if the selling comes and the long short ratio comes to 13 to a level, that it's a very good scenario. I should be looking to add the long positions from the FIS point of view. They should be cutting the shorts. This is what I mean to say. Lastly, the long build-ups were seen in the M&M Finance, FSL, and ITC, and the short build-ups were seen in the HDFC Life, Dixon, and Hindustan Corpus. The stocks to watch for the days: Tata Chemical, APL Apollo, and TVS Motors. So that's all for mine. I'll hand out to Devang sir for the more research updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Brijesh sir. Good morning all. So couple of news results and updates from my end. So first on Moltech Packaging. So Moltech Packaging reported its numbers and the results were below our and consensus estimates. This was mainly due to decline in their sales volume of paint division. This is a seasonally weak demand quarter. So there was a net sales decline of 3.4% YOY. And EBITDA margin was also affected due to underutilization and delay in several projects. So EBITDA came in lower by 10.1% YOY. MPL's capacity addition and strong demand across key verticals bodes well for future earnings growth. We maintain a hold rating on the stock with a revised target price of 1208 and 30x price to earning ratio. On JK Papers, so JK Paper has also reported its numbers, and numbers were broadly in line with our estimates. Revenue was in line with our estimate, down 4.3%, and EBITDA up 7.4%. So JK Paper's quarterly revenue was 16,431 million, which is up by 61% YOY, led by growth in capacity utilization and volumes across all the segments. Uh, the company has also set up, Shripur paper mills also contributed significantly to the company's overall profitable growth. We will release a detailed report post the con call. Secondly, on Tata Steel. So Tata Steel reported lower than expected Q3 FY23 results. India operations sales volume grew 7.2% YOY, fell by 3.5% YOY to 4.74 million tons. Consolidated EBITDA per ton fell by 75% YOY and 32% QOQ. India EBITDA per ton fell by 62%. So overall, it looks like very dismal kind of result. Tata Steel's 6 million ton per annum pellet plant at Kalingar has been commissioned, and expansion of 2.2 million ton cold roll mills complex and 5 million ton has been started. It has also ramped up its capacity by around 1 million ton per annum at Neelachal Ispat Nigam. Tata Discon's rebars are also being made from NIMNL billets. So overall, disappointing numbers, but the company has hosted a conference call, and we will come out with the result post that conference call. On news updates, so TCS has won a deal from National Employment Savings. So the National Employment Saving Trust had ended a $1.8 billion 10-year deal with ATOS, and TCS will get some part of this deal. And the deal is focused on making personalized services available to its members. TCS has earlier worked with this company for implementing its TCS Banks platform, and we believe this bodes well for TCS. In terms of Coforge has partnered with Transcard, which is a global leader in payments and data technology. So this solution will help company in gaining more market share in banking, and this bodes well for Coforge. In terms of HCL is going to repay $125 million out of the $500 million bond, which is maturing in 2026. So the offer will commence today, and it will end on 7th of March. So this bodes well for HCL as it will reduce their debt by around 24%. Another thing is on Ashok Leyland. So Ashok Leyland and Reliance have introduced the first hydrogen internal combustion engine powered heavy duty truck. So Ashok Leyland along with RIL had been developing this unique technology over the past year, and it has been under test since August 2022. This new engine is powered by hydrogen and a renewable clean energy source. So this bodes well overall for Ashok Leyland, and we have a buy rating with a target price of 180. On the FADA has released retail sales numbers for the month of January yesterday. The total retail sales grew by 14% YOY. All categories were in green. Three-wheeler segment remained the fastest growing, grew by 59%, followed by passenger vehicle, which grew by 22%. Commercial vehicle and two-wheeler segment grew by 16% and 10% respectively. When compared to pre-pandemic level, two-wheeler segment sales are still down by 13%. This clearly shows that rural India is still under pressure, followed by three-wheelers, which is down by 3% when compared to January 2020. The passenger vehicle category continues to see robust growth despite entry-level sub-segment, which is yet to show growth. Both tractor and commercial vehicles continue to grow above the pre-pandemic level of January 20 by growing 9.5% and 6% respectively. On the global front, China's reopening will help better supply chain, thus improving supplies of vehicles and reducing vehicles waiting period. We are positive on Maruti, M&M and Ashok Leyland and Eicher. On Ultratech, the company has commissioned 1.5 million ton per annum brownfield cement grinding unit in Odisha. With this commissioning, Ultratech's capacity in Odisha will reach to 4.1 million ton per annum. Ultratech's total capacity has increased by 1% to 122.85 million, and the capacity commissioning has continued for the company. And this year, Ultratech has commissioned 8.3 million ton capacity. This is in line with company's target. Post this addition, capacity of around 8.4 million ton is expected to be added by March 23, implying an increase of 7% in the capacity to 131 million ton. In terms of Carisil, the company has acquired a land in Bhavnagar, Gujarat for future expansion. So this bodes well for it. In terms of NIACL, January premium is up by 42% YOY. And in Star Health, the January premium is up by 16% YOY. So this bodes well for insurance as such. In terms of Shelby, the company says the unit Vrindavan Shelby Hospital Limited has approved to start its business operations. Dhampur, the sugar company, has completed its expansion of its distillery capacity of 130 KLPD on C-heavy molasses. So this is positive for Dhampur. Berger, the company says automated manufacturing facility at Sadila has commenced its commercial production. In terms of Vedanta, the company has appointed David Reed as the CEO of semiconductor business. In Grasim, the board has appointed Ananya Shri Birla and Aryaman Birla, the children of the chairman Kumar Mangalam Birla, as non-executive director, and Yasdeep Piroji Dandiwala as the independent director. In Vakrangi, RBI has renewed the authorization issued to the company to set up, own and operate white label ATMs in India till March 31st, 2024. And in lastly on UPL, Life Insurance Corporation of India has reduced its shareholding to 7.23% from 9.25%. That's it from my end. Over to you, Hitendra.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. We'll see no further updates, starting with Kohinoor Foods. Kohinoor Foods had reported that earnings. The revenue has fallen from 22 crores to 17 crores. And then the PAT level, if you see, they had posted a loss of 13 crores, initially posting a profit of 41 lakhs. Secondly, if we see, LIC Housing Finance has also reported the earning. The net profit was down by 37% at 480 crores, but the net interest income stood by 10% up at 605 crores. While as gross NPA also saw a decline from 4.91 to 4.76, and while as net NPA also fall from 2.83 levels to 2.4%. Third, we see Kohinoor Foods has reported, Indian Energy Exchange has reported their volume numbers, and they had achieved a total volume of 8639 MU total volume, with including green power trade of 347 MU and 3.95 lakh of RECs, which is equivalent to 395 MU. This has saw a total increase of 9% YOY jump on a year-on basis and 4% month-on-month basis. Nuvoco Vista has also reported earning. The company has narrowed its loss to 75 crores from posting a loss of 85 crores in the same quarter last year. And they saw a revenue jump of 2605 crores from previous 2100 crores.